Yeah, it's time for Real Estate of Mind, and Nancy Metcalf, a realtor from Coldwell Banker, joins us in studio, and we're talking today about buying a home with the intention or the plan of doing some remodeling. It can be a good idea, but there's a couple of things you got to keep in mind.
Right. Well, you want to look at the overall neighborhood, and if you come in and other homes are not remodeled, then maybe it's not a place that you want to come in and do a big job. But if you're coming into a neighborhood where, you know, everybody else has upgraded already, and you see a property that has that potential, then that's an incredible time.
So you're looking at the price range, the condition of those other houses in the neighborhood, and you want to be middle or the lower half of that, probably?
Correct.
Yeah.
So, you know, you want to have the ability to improve and not over-improve to the rest of the properties. So, and there's a lot of examples of that around the island. And so when you're shopping in the price range, you need to keep in mind that the seller may have priced it knowing someone's going to do that.
Right.
So maybe you're not shopping at the top of your price range. Maybe you want to be looking so that make sure you leave some money to do that.
What are the type of projects? Because there's all sorts of things that you can consider, but not everything is going to add value.
Right. If you're thinking that this is not going to be a forever home for you, certainly you want to concentrate on kitchen and bathrooms, because when you want to resell, that's the main point that buyers are coming in. That's, you know, everybody wants to walk into a model perfect home and live it that way, but you know, the reality is you're not going to do that. So spend your money on your kitchen and baths. If you're going to be reselling perhaps in the next 5 years, then keep it pretty neutral. But also make it what you want, because I hear a lot of people talking about, well, resale, but if you're going to live there first, you also want to enjoy it yourself.
Make sure that it fits you.
Right.
You talked about context as far as price and range. There's other things, right? Style, you need to understand what you're fitting into in the neighborhood. Right?
Exactly. You don't want to be the one that stands out. And it was funny because I was looking at property in East Oahu yesterday at open houses, and we went into two that were very typical for the neighborhood, and then we drove by something that's obviously new that was so different. And you know, that's great if someone's going to live there forever,
but maybe not.
But
right?
But you know, I think the neighborhood in general always appreciates that you keep in the style.
Hey, I want to just quickly, I think we've got a couple of photos I want to show you of Lanikai. This is an example of a home that you could go into and probably make some improvements. Lanikai is a pretty high-end neighborhood, but this is I guess on the lower range, an older style
It's a beach house. It's a Lanikai beach house.
Right.
And right now the prices in Lanikai range from $1.1 million to $10 million. So this is on Mokalua Drive. Rarely comes on the market on that side of the street for $1.5 million. And you know, someone can remodel it as it is, or someone's going to rebuild. It's a huge, you know, very spacious flat lot, and it's that idea of keeping in mind the opportunity, because so many people on that street have already done the remodeling.
Nancy Metcalf, a realtor with Coldwell Banker. She's the kind of person you need to talk to about this, because there's a lot of different aspects to looking to remodel a new home. Nancy, thank you so much
Thank you
for your advice and keeping us in the real estate of mind.